Welcome back. Now for something a little bit different. Never work with animals or children, so the saying goes. Well, take one look at the book of Comedy Wildlife Photography Awards and you can see that not everybody has taken that advice on board. Now, this rhino looks like it's wearing a tutu and penguins going to church are just some examples of the wild and wacky photographs that have made it into this book. Paul Joynson-HIcks and Tom Sullam, the creators of Comedy Wildlife Photography Awards, join me now. I have to say, gentlemen, if ever there was an elixir from all the Brexit twists and turns, it is Comedy Wildlife Photos of the year. Tell us a little bit about some of the the most startling entries in here, because there's some that really make you laugh, aren't there? I mean, so tell us about this one, for example, the rhino with the tutu.
So I think when people are out taking pictures, they're obviously not looking for these kind of funny pictures, but suddenly they ping out and you get these kind of pictures and you get other pictures like the squirrel or the polar bear waving or...
Yeah, can we have a look at the squirrel as well? Because that was the winning entry, wasn't it?
Yep.
No, I'm just being told we haven't got it yet, but we'll build up to that. It's going to be our crescendo. No, that's an owl.
So
He's very cute as well, so let's not neglect him. Let's talk about him. Tell us about him.
Well, so this owl won the In the Air category this year, and a few people said, but he's not in the air. And so, you know, you could imagine that there's a huge gap where he is, and he's just hovering up. But those eyes staring straight down at you...
It's very powerful, isn't it?
It's powerful, and there's an immediate caption that springs up in your head or anyone's head, and the captions are often very different, which I think
Well, that's what I was going to say, because sometimes it's the photograph, but sometimes it's the combination of the photograph and the caption, isn't it, which really brings it together. This is one that I was hoping they were going to put up there, because I thought if anything is emblematic of how we're all feeling at the moment with what's going on in the world.
Very true.
Oh.
Had enough.
Yeah, so the eight categories, right, with these photographs.
Exactly.
Yes. Air and land, and talk us through what they are.
So we've got the Alex Walker's In the Air category, we've got the On the Land, category, we've got the Underwater category, we've got the Portfolio category, we've got...
Junior category, the Video category.
And the junior one is interesting. So how many, what sort of ages of people are submitting wildlife?
Well, so the winner this year was 10, and...
Is 10,
exactly, yeah. And you had to be under 16 to enter.
And are these all images that are shot on quite expensive, fancy kit, or are some of them iPhone images? Because I can't imagine many 10-year-olds...
It's a real combination.
No. OK.
I think the winner was with a proper camera.
The Arshdeep Singh, who was the winner, had a proper camera, but because of the nature of these...
This is it.
That's a 10-year-old that's taken.
Yes, yeah. And it's a beautiful, sharp image. He's done really well.
The thing that really makes most of these images is that these animals, they've captured very human-type expressions, haven't they?
So there is the word anthropomorphic, which is, I think, you know, we both think is kind of underlies this whole competition, and the reaction to it is this sort of immediate... you line it up with your human behaviour. You look at these pictures and you think, oh, that's a very human thing that's just happened there. It's not, I mean, but... the reading into it is what really grabs people. And
how many years has this been going?
4 years.
4 years, and a number of entries growing each year? Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And there was criticism when there was footage of the mother bear with the baby bear that was climbing up this big snowdrift, and there's a lot of criticism that was taken from a drone that was in fact sort of somewhat interfering with what was a very natural process. And it was like a backlash because everybody tweeted this video.
I saw that video. It's not a comedy wildlife video.
No, not comedy. But the point I'm trying to make is, where is the line between being intrusive with these animals who are out in the wild?
So I think the thing is, because our raison d'etre is very much about promoting a positive message about conservation, and it's really, really important. And so we edit all the pictures, all the entries. We edit very furiously to make sure there's no interference whatsoever by machines or anything like that.
So there is a serious, although it is a funny competition, there is a serious sort of underlying point to it, which is to try and engage the masses who are slightly switched off to conservation.
Well, it's given us a lot of pleasure to have something else to look at today. So very good to talk to you, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
You're watching Sky News. Coming up, we'll be live in Westminster for you with all the latest. Thank you. Very good.